Hey guys, how's it going? Well, I'm gonna try something new today, alright? So prepare for it to not be very good. Yeah, but, so I have finally sat down and watched the Halo TV series, the first season. And unless you've been living under a rock, you will have heard by now that it sucks. And, from my opinion, not much different. I think it sucks. Maybe not to the extent that everyone says it sucks, or at least that I was getting from it. From all the people's hate, it sounded, I didn't really watch any of them, but it just looked like everyone was just saying the TV series was just freaking terrible, god-awful, worst thing hit the planet. Which it's not. It truly isn't. It is pathetic how badly it was depicted and done, which I don't understand how the hell they screwed up Halo so badly. Like, yes, I know that they did sit there and were bragging, oh yeah, we didn't play the games or anything like that, and it's like, why? It's not like that would be very hard to just sit down and play the games. It's kind of just stupid that you just refuse to play the games even though you did read the book. Sure, but like, even though it's still that you should just go back and, you know, experience what the story was or how the franchise is, I guess. And they shouldn't just sit there and just be like, that's how I feel now. They shouldn't just start going for it and not even seeing what the games are like. And since obviously the people who are going to be watching it are going to be Halo fans, they are not going to be like, my grandmother is not going to be like, I really like this new episode of a Halo. Like, no, it's not happening. So you need to make it appeal to gamers because that's who's going to be interested in it. Not anyone else. No one else is going to care. You go over to your grandmother who's never played Halo and who has never had an interest in video games and tell her, hey, there's this TV show that came out that was originally a video game. You want to watch that? And they're going to be like, no. And so it's just, you got to make that for the people that enjoy the franchise. It's stupid that you didn't do that. And I'm not even joking or hamming it up. Throughout the season, there were some episodes, aka episode 7, where I literally was watching it, and I genuinely forgot, like, no joke, that it's a Halo TV show. I totally was sitting there and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot this was Halo. Holy shit, like, I totally just thought I was just watching some random shit, cause it just is that little like Halo. The 7th episode does not have Master Chief in it. Like, I guess, yes, it does for a second, but it's just a hallucination. And also, before I proceed, obviously there's gonna be spoilers. Why'd you click on a video if you were thinking, what I thought about Halo, if you're not wanting spoilers, like, come on, man. But, anyways, like, there was just not any point from that. The biggest issue that I believe, and it seems like a lot of people agree with me in this, is the biggest issue with Halo TV series is Quan. She is terrible. Her and her fucking terrible haircut, man. Oh my god, her haircut's so bad. Oh, I was never able to get past that. Her hair just, oh my god, it's so bad. Her character sucks, and they're trying so hard for you to like her. And, like, she's even, like, sitting there saving the Spartan that ran away. I forget what his name is off of memory, sorry, but she saves him, and they're trying to have you be like, oh, looky, see? She's good. She can, do stuff on her own. Ooh, she's a good, it's like, no, that doesn't work. You're not appealing to me. Just because you do something good for once does not mean I'm just gonna be like, I'm glad you are here. No. And the show just kept on focusing on her when we're interested in stuff that's going on with Master Chief, that will just suddenly just be like, boom, Quan. And it's just like, no, we don't care about Quan or what her dad did or what her goal is. Who gives a shit? It's Halo. This has nothing to do with Halo. You're not even going after anything that's like an alien or anything. You're just going for another person. Make that into your own stupid show. Don't shove that into our Halo. That's stupid. Stop. Alright, like, it would be okay if she was like maybe like a side character, but like she's a fucking main character, man. You see her more than you see all the rest of freaking the squad, these other Spartans. You see her more than them. It's like, no, that is idiotic. You don't do that. She's not interesting. Stop. Ditch her in the next season, and I can promise you, the show will increase. Like, how many people will enjoy it. Because one of your episodes straight up was just a filler episode that was just about her, and it was just kind of stupid. Like, maybe something's gonna happen with the well, where it was like where she was hallucinating and she saw the Oracle go down into it, into a well, and oh man, maybe that's a teleport or some bullshit. I don't know. Like, it's just still just like, dude, just stop. Just honestly stop. You don't need that character, and it's just, she takes away from the film than anything else. And for me, I found the Dr. Halsey stuff like interesting for a little bit, but it just kind of failed, honestly. It would have been so much better, like, so at the end where she sits there and she dies, quote unquote dies, it would have been better if they just left it at that and they didn't sit there and like have the daughter come in and then it literally tell you, hey, this is a clone. This is a clone, not her. It would have been kind of cool if they actually were like, making it so maybe we could figure that out. Be like, oh my god, wait. She was saying that the clones would have nosebleeds, having seizures, and then just die out of nowhere, and it would just be depicted, the reason why they die was just because of the seizure. And then we could sit there and pin that together, or maybe not at all, and then she just shows up later on in the show. That'd be cool. But no, you can't give us surprises. That's what this show also fucking sucks with, man. Go back and watch it if you hate your life. Because, God, I don't want to watch that again. But, like, if you went back and watched it, count how many times there's actually a genuine surprise. Or just think back to when you watched it. How many times are you genuinely shocked about, oh my god, that just happened? Like, I can't believe I was surprised about that. I was not able to predict that. That sort of thing. No. Because this show literally like breastfeeds everything to you and then sits there and just keeps on like telling you, hey, this is what's going on, this is what's going on. Because apparently maybe the creators think that we're freaking morons, because they'll sit there and tell you things over and 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 over, and they keep on saying, hey, Dr. Halsey is bad. Yeah, she's actually bad. And it's like, I got that from episode 1, man, alright? And you just keep on going on about being like, she is bad. It's like, yes, I understood that. And when she's like sitting there being like, oh my god, he's gonna figure out what's going on. It's like, yeah, well, no shit, you kidnapped him. What do you think? What, that you gave him a hot pocket that was a little undercooked? Like, what do you fucking think that is gonna happen? Like, obviously, he was kidnapped. It's not like there's not much else that could really be an option. Maybe they could have something like, oh, she killed his parents or some shit like that. But it's like, I knew instantly, personally, that he was kidnapped. Like, it's not like, and I don't know. Also, I need to say this. I don't know if that's something that happens in the book or anything like that, or if that's in anything else, because I have not read a single book. And also with the Halo game, I love Halo, but admittedly, I don't know shit about the story. I do not. Halo 1, I understand that story. Halo 2, it's been so long since I've really sat down and played through the whole game. And I just personally enjoy Halo just for the gameplay and how it's really fun. I don't really care too much about the story. I kind of thought that was everyone, to be entirely honest. But, And so I don't know if that's something that happens always, or if that was exclusive to this. So I do need to say that, because I might be trying to make myself look like an idiot right there. But yeah, they just sit there and we'll just like keep on. They refuse for things to be surprising and shocking. They don't surprise you, like where you watch Breaking Bad or Prison Break. You'd watch it and then shit would happen and you're just like, oh my god, I did not expect that to happen. I did not predict that. So that sort of things. And in this one, there's really nothing that I feel like is surprising or shocking. They should leave more things up to prediction, and then having a freaking mic drop and just sit there and be like, boom, that just happened. But no, they sit there and keep being like, hey, so this is what's gonna happen, and this is what's gonna happen. Like, it's just like with the Dr. Halsey thing again. They could have easily just sat there and just had you figured out on your own, and that, I think that would have been actually really interesting to see how many people would just be like, damn, she got poisoned, or they would actually just truly believe that she just died from a simple seizure. Or if they think it's a clone, that would be actually really cool if they were able to do that. But they had to sit there and have the voiceover come on, and then the daughter freaking out being like, that's not my mother, no, where is she, and just stuff like that. It's like, nah, dude, come on, man. And another thing, Master Chief, I would love it if he started actually acting like Master Chief. And I understand, like, in this one, he's kind of sitting there trying to figure out who he is and all that. And that's cool, that's fine, do that, But can you give us a little bit more, like, things that actually feel like Master Chief? And can he quit taking off his helmet every 10 seconds? It's kind of cool seeing somebody that you really like from video games depicted in, like, real life and seen in real life. That shit's cool. I like that. I like seeing Master Chief. I love Master Chief. But you're too busy staring at this dude with no helmet on. Like, I understand having it so he's not always walking around with one on, but it's just like he'll literally put it on for like 5 seconds and then take it off. It's just like, why'd you put it on in the first place then? Just to tease us a little bit? Like, come on, man. And another thing is, give us some more action. Because whenever the action actually happens in the first season, it's awesome. It's crazy how freaking cool it is. It really is so cool. And they just kind of just rarely have that happen. And it happened, like, there was 3 pretty decent sized battles and 1 with Quan, but I don't fucking count that one because human on human battles are kind of boring. Especially when it's with a character you don't give a crap about, and so you don't really care what happens to her, and you're honestly just cheering for the bad guys even though you know that she's gonna survive. It's just kind of ugh. And also, this is something that I kind of would think would be a little nice, but some people might disagree with me on this, and that's completely fair. I kind of would like it if the Spartans were a little less invincible, because like Kai, she literally is in a freaking plane that just slams into the ground and it explodes, and she just gets up like it was freaking nothing. Like, come on, man. I understand that they are the best part of the show. I understand that. But it's just kind of like, I'm not gonna feel like, oh shit, something's gonna happen to her, when she just immediately is like just a-okay with things. Like, even when she was getting pummeled in the 5th episode from when she was freaking out because she took out her chip, and so she can't handle stress and seeing blood and all that things. She can't keep cool anymore, and so she's just getting blasted to shit because of it. She just kind of like with me, I admittedly did not even feel at all like she was gonna die, and I just kind of would like it if there was like have there be more of a risk, basically. They are the best part, but it would be actually a bit more interesting for me personally, with the feeling of, oh shit, Kai might die. I don't want Kai to die. I like her. Please don't die. I would like that, but I don't really get that because I just kind of feel like they're practically invincible. And I understand that Spartans, freaking tough as can be, badasses and all that, but it's just, I don't know, like, just straight up plane crash into the ground, explosion and all, and just gets up, like, I don't know, immediately, like, she took longer to get up after getting shot and all that, and I don't know, like, I don't think you'd be getting up instantly from a plane crash and an explosion, just saying, but whatever. And also, please, can you refrain from having all these, like, weird, like, sex scenes with Master Chief? Especially, like, if you absolutely, like, need to, like, I guess, like, fine, even though I honestly would really prefer you to kind of just, like, focus on Master Chief as a character and not really sit there and try to see his sex life and his dating life, like, like, I don't know, I just don't really, I'm not really interested in that. Or if you're going to do that, make sure we actually like the character first. Like, when it's, like, literally the character was working for the enemies and was just a spy, and then turns around and is actually like, Master Chief, well, what he did to me in that bedroom made me kind of like humans a little bit, so let me, I'm gonna switch teams here, because whoop, like, come on, man, like, she straight up just switches teams right after having sex with him, and it's just kind of like, what? And also, Master Chief, like, he just doesn't act like Master Chief, like, he's just, like, telling the Marines, get the hell out of here, alright? And then he goes in there, gives her the book, and then has sex with her. It's like, that just doesn't sound like Master Chief at all. Master Chief, I don't know, it just doesn't sound like him at all. He's not gonna just sit there and just be like, yeah. It's just, the dating is like, I'm more honest, I'm like, okay a little bit with it. Because, like, I understand you're trying to have it so, like, you gotta have more things other than just straight up just them walking around and shooting shit. I get that. I respect that. That's fine. But it's just kind of like, how you did it was so poorly done. And you just need to make, I don't know. But it's just, it wasn't well done at all. And well depicted. But, I don't know why I keep saying depicted, sorry. But, another thing is, can you quit focusing on the stupid freaking politics in it, being like, my mom doesn't think I'm prepared for this. Like, dude, we don't give a crap what your mom don't like you to do. I don't give a crap, okay? Even though your character, is an important character in the Halo game, I just don't really care about what your mama does not want you to do or does not feel like you're ready to do. I don't give a crap. And just being like, wait, what? You're cutting my funding? No, please don't cut my funding. It's just like, dude, come on. Stop. Please. Stop with the politics shit. It's not interesting. It's not enjoyable to sit there and watch that. But here, alright, so we'll do a little quick checklist of all the things, a little quick rundown. Khan. Damn, I already forgot her name because she's just that freaking boring. Khan, just, girl with really ugly ass hair. Alright, ugly ass hair girl. Politics. Shitty romance. More action. Or, like, even if it's just, like, small action, it would be nice to have that. Like, I understand not having it on every episode, but having a bit more action would be really nice because it's Halo, for God's sake, man. Halo is, action. And bring in the Flood, and I would love to see a full-on hunter. That'd be really cool. I love hunters. They're badass. And also, please start making the grunts start being all silly and jokey like, and just sitting there acting like grunts. I love the grunts. They're like one of my favorite covenants. And I want them to start acting like grunts and sitting there getting all scared, being like, demon! And then running away from them because they're just spooked by them. I love them. They're great. But, yes, I would like more, like having grunts actually act like them. Like how they truly should. Yeah, so politics, crappy hair girl, more action, and quit. Don't feed us and tell us, hey, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, like telling us over and over and over, Dr. Halsey's bad. It's just kind of like, for me, I just felt like that was getting very old and annoying, where they just kept on shoving down your throat that being like, oh, she's lying, and it's like, we understood that when she literally tells us we can't let him figure out what's going on about us. Like, no. Like, obviously, you're not being entirely truthful about it, but you keep on sitting there being like, wait, what? He told us that you would love to be able to keep seeing him again and to keep it between you guys? Ooh, okay. Ooh, like, it's just like, come on, man. It's annoying. But, yeah. I actually do, I am a little, like, I'm interested in seeing another season, like, because I started liking a little bit more at the end, besides the weird sex, and I don't know, it started to win me over a little bit, especially because they didn't have Khan in the last few episodes. Yeah, I swear that's her name, sorry, I don't know why I forgot her name, even though I knew it at the beginning, I just forgot it. But yeah, just keep her out of it, just ditch her, just say, boom, okay, she got her planet back, boom, leave it at that. Don't keep bringing her back and just being like, she now actually has some competition in the politics. It's just like, no, just stop, please. Yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Just a little something different, but I was like, why not? I have nothing better to do. And yeah, so I hope to see you guys in the next one. Alright, see you guys.